What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about a free item you can actually get in Fortnite as a gift with purchase benefit for 007 First Light on the Epic Games Store. For those who don't know what the gift with purchase benefits are, it's a system that Epic Games has started to do recently, which they stated they want to scale to over 100 plus game collaborations per year with Fortnite and other games like Rocket League in order to try getting more and more people to go ahead and purchase games on the Epic Games Store instead of competitor platforms such as on Steam. It's an interesting system, however, seeing what this collaboration actually entails in terms of the free bonus gift, it makes me wonder how well done these collaborations are going to be. You know, we've already seen cool stuff like sidekicks and skins and all the type of stuff, but with this one, it honestly kind of seems lame, especially when you see a little bit more information. So firstly, on screen right now, you can see the pre-purchase bonus. So if you pre-purchase or purchase 007 First Light on the Epic Games Store, you will be granted the 007 Aston Martin DB5 Obsidian Gold Wills in both Rocket League and Fortnite starting on May 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, it does mention that these wills are available to claim for as long as 007 First Light is available on the Epic Games Store for sale, so basically you don't have a time limit of like a year to go ahead and purchase this. If you purchase this in like 4 years while the game's still on there, even if it's at like a deep discount of like $10 or something, which I'm not for sure how discounted 007 First Light would actually end up getting, but of course I'm pretty sure it's developed by the same people as the Hitman game, so if you can figure out what the pricing typically goes for the Hitman games a few years later, that can give you a glimpse of what the discount might potentially be in the future, but it will be available to be granted to you regardless of discounts. Now, some interesting things that actually ended up coming out when this collaboration got announced and when the gift with purchase system got, revealed to us was firstly, there's no mention of item shop availability at this time, so it appears that at least right now, the Obsidian Gold Wills, which once again are on screen, are exclusive to buying the game on the Epic Games Store. Now, you're not going to be getting like a 007 First Light collaboration skin, backbling, or anything else like that. You're just getting the wills. You're not even getting the 007 Aston Martin DB5 vehicle in the game. You're once again only getting golden wills, and it's something that feels a little odd. It's like the vehicle's already in the files. It wouldn't be that hard to just give the whole entire vehicle away to people who purchase this like $70 game. It might be $80, it might be $60, I'm not for sure, but a lot of games have been increasing in price recently, so it's a little odd to kind of see this whole entire thing being announced with just a set of wills, and it makes me worry that considering the fact they want to do 100 plus gaming collaborations per year that have Epic Games Store benefits, that they're going to end up like a will situation, right? They're going to end up in an area where the only benefit you end up getting is something that doesn't really seem too enticing to buy on the Epic Games Store. Like, I'm going to be completely honest here, even though you would still get a bonus item, I don't see a reason for me to go ahead and purchase this on the Epic Games Store instead of something like the Xbox Store or PlayStation or even Nintendo or Steam. Those seem more appealing to me just because of the fact that they're on platforms I would prefer instead of the Epic Games Store. Now, of course, that's going to be different person to person because some people are going to enjoy Epic Games more than other people, but it's something that I thought was a little weird. Now, what makes this story a little bit more interesting is what Chaos Agent 66 had actually mentioned about the vehicle bundle that was sold in the item shop recently. The golden obsidian wheels were in the shop image. Not only that, but when they kind of like previews the different items that are in the bundle, the golden obsidian wills, according to some reports I had seen online, were included in that item list. So it's something that was supposed to actually be sold in the item shop and supposed to be an added bonus for people who wanted to go ahead and purchase the vehicle, but it seems last minute they decided to go ahead and remove it, and instead they were going to just throw it in as a game purchase bonus. And maybe they thought, if we made this exclusive, it could make more people purchase it instead of just getting it from the item shop. I'm not entirely for sure, but it's super odd to see that at least originally they planned to put it in the shop. It was fully coded and everything for the bundle, and even though some shop images had still existed to this day with that will icon in it, they went silent. They're not going to be granting people who purchase the bundle the wills or anything like that. The most they might ever say, if it actually ends up becoming that big of a topic, is, oh, it's not given with that item. Sorry. Because, that's a similar thing they did when it came to, like, a Germany decal in a Rocket League Fortnite event in the past or something, They're just like, hey, you know, this isn't intended, we'll swap it out or something. And they used to do make goods, right? Like, oh, this is our mistake, we'll give it to you anyways. But recently it seems they've just been more like, oh, you know, it's just false advertising, I guess, shrug, you know, sorry, you're not getting that. And it just feels odd in a sense, you know, especially since it doesn't seem that appetizing for a full collaboration or something. Maybe they had more planned with 007 First Light, and then, you know, plans fell through, they weren't able to get stuff done in time, so they decided just to throw out the wills as the bonus or something. I have no clue. Feel free to comment and talk about it down below, you know, the video and everything, but I still think it's a little iffy to see how kind of lackluster this is as a benefit. Like, at the end of the day, you know, you're buying the game. You're not trying to buy the game for a bonus item in a game. It could just be something that increases your chance of buying it, but it still doesn't really increase my chance of buying it at all, right? You know, it still just feels odd to me. And if this is how they plan to reach their milestones of like 40 plus gaming collaborations this year, 60 plus the next year, 100 plus the year after, then I'm not for sure how excited I am to, you know, be constantly hearing, buy an $80 game, get a set of wills, or get a sidekick, or, you know, like the sidekicks are actually pretty interesting, but it's like, get a set of wills, or, you know, how long until it's gonna be like, get a drift trail, or get kicks or something in the game, get a emote or an emoticon or something, you know. I don't think they'll ever go as low as just an animated emoticon, but who knows, maybe that is something that happens in the future. And we've seen certain characters like the Crimson Desert collaboration not release in the item shop at all, despite them having the cosmetics added to the files. We don't even have shop assets for that collaboration or anything yet, so the only way to really get that skin, I think it's called the Cliff skin, is to purchase the game on the Epic Games Store, which I know a lot of people don't want to do because it's not their primary store. Anyways, with that said, hope you champs and chambits enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.